This is One on One. Keith Veltre is the co-founder and CEO of Hockey in New Jersey, which is, how do you describe the organization?
It's really just getting kids starting to play hockey at no cost. Free ice time, free equipment, and free coaching. It's a niche sport that really hasn't been big in urban areas, but it's one of those sports when you try it and you get a chance at it, you absolutely either fall in love with it or it's not for you, and the results have been staggering, to say the least, in the urban areas.
How old are the kids?
6 to 18, boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
Yeah.
What does it mean for a kid in a Newark or Jersey City, Englewood, other places, who has never been exposed to hockey, to get out there on the ice, learn how to skate, be a part of hockey? What does it mean to that kid?
I think first it's humbling. You're bringing kids from all parts of the city, and they got their bravado, they're tough kids, and then they go out there and their ankles go directly in and they can't move and they're laughing, and it's going through something tough together. But what I think it's a badge of honor once they start to get the hang of it and they come together with kids from all different parts of the city and they see other kids like them, and it's just such a fast, physical sport that they fall in love with it. They love it.
How did it all start?
13 years ago, I had a career change, and I had a friend of mine who was the athletic director at Science Park High School call me and say, listen.
Science Park in Newark?
In Newark, yep. So he said, there's a high school team in Eastside High School. Nobody wants a job. Do me a favor and go, just put in for an interview. You'll make me look good. So I went down there, and they told me, if I don't take the job, they're going to lose their hockey program. So,
you mean as the head coach?
Yeah. They had nobody else. It wasn't like it was I was up against some tough competition. It was just me. So I said, I'll take it under one condition, and that's I bring my closest friend that I played college hockey with down to do it with me. His name's Dennis Rupi, and we coached that first year. We started with 5, ended with 10. They never got to the third period. They got mercy ruled every year. They had no equipment, no jerseys, and some of the things that were said to them that year really lit a fire under my butt and Dennis's butt to do right by these kids. And we started with a simple equipment donation and started to grow the program from there.
These kids were just getting abused out there because some other kids didn't think they belonged.
Yeah, that, and they had no experience, right? These kids have been skating since they're 5, 6 years old. They were trying to start their freshman year of high school. So,
wow. It's so interesting. And you grew up, you were telling me you grew up in Belleville, New Jersey, in Stephen Crane Village. And I can't even say Google it because I don't even know if you can find Stephen Crane Village. It's just an extraordinary place, and on the border of Newark and Belleville, where I grew up.
Yep.
We knew some of the same people. We'll talk about old school. Frankie Valli and his family grew up there as well.
Sure.
Your background, growing up where you grew up, in Belleville / Newark, on the Belleville-Newark borderline, right? Doodletown is right next door, right?
Yeah.
This is all inside stuff. What impact did it have on you and your view of the world and what those kids in cities, urban areas need and want?
Well, I went to college. I have a master's degree, and it pales in comparison to what I learned from my family, my grandparents, and the community I grew up in. Right?
Your family from Naples?
Yeah, they are.
No, I just guessed.
Yeah, that's good.
I just guessed.
That's a good guess. And so I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I never really loved school, and I truly found my passion in this program, and didn't know that my gift was what my family and my friends and the kind of place I grew up in was to always take your shirt off your back, help people, do right by others, and just it's always been about family to me. And that's what I'm passing on to these kids.
You treat them like family?
They are family. I don't
break down some of the programs that help them be the family they are.
Oh, we have a life skills component, and we're really lucky to have RWJ Barnabas that does a great job with that. It's sports nutrition. So they come in and teach them what they should be eating in the morning. They shouldn't be eating Cheetos and potato chips before they go to school. They should be eating yogurts and certain types of foods. So that's one of the programs we have. We also have academic tutoring. So what we say to a kid is, if you fall in love with hockey, great, we want you to be involved. But if you start missing school, and I'm part of the Newark Public Schools, which you know,
right.
One of the biggest problems is attendance.
That's right.
So if you're missing 5 days a week at school, you can't play hockey anymore. So then once they fall in love with this sport, we truly have them. We have the carrot dangle in front of them. So we're not saying we're getting all F students to A's, but we're getting F students to C's. We're going from 40 days absent to 10 days absent. So we have academic tracking in place. We have academic tutoring in place. We also have SAT skills in place for the kids.
Getting them ready for SATs?
Yeah, absolutely we are, yes. We have college campuses. We have Kevin Lopez was part of our program. He got the Princeton on a full academic scholarship.
Get out of here.
I won't take credit for that, but he will tell you it helped him get set in his goals and definitely helped him get organized.
Real quick, what kind of life skills are we talking about?
Life skills in terms of things as simple as what you eat, brush your teeth.
How about teamwork?
Absolutely. That goes hand in hand with
Compromise,
hockey.
negotiation, loyalty, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They all go hand in hand. All sports are great for that, but hockey's very family-oriented, and the really cool thing about our program is the same suburban teams that were beating up on us are the same families. Hockey families are the best in the world. They always say that. They're the reason we are where we are because all the donated equipment comes from them. They're our volunteers. We have over 100 volunteers, people who come there and spend hours upon hours with these kids because of two things. They love hockey, and they believe in the kids in Newark, Jersey City, and Englewood. One of our volunteers, her name is Michelle Picard. She played in the 2014 USA Olympic team, is on the professional team now with New York Riveters. And I'm not saying, Steve, come and take a photo op. She's there every day, tying skates.
What?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. And it's the kids that keep people coming back. It's certainly not me.
How much you love this job?
It's a dream job for me. I just want to do more and make it bigger because, not that I want to prove anybody wrong, because there were a lot of naysayers saying that I was crazy and Dennis Rupi was crazy for taking this on. It's not about proving people wrong. It's about proving the very few right that we were on something good with these kids.
Real quick before I let you go,
Yeah.
what are the locations?
We started in Newark. We're in Jersey City, Englewood. We have over 700 kids right now. 700 kids playing hockey.
Could the demand be greater if you got out there more?
I believe in 3 years we'll be at 1,500. And we're going to keep expanding.
Last question.
Yeah.
The number one lesson you've learned about leadership in your life is?
Number one, that's a tough question. Walk the walk. And what I mean by that is, a lot of people like to preach and talk to these kids and tell them all the things they should be doing, but it's all about consistency and being there and seeing. They need to see you there every day over the long haul. I'll be going on my 14th year there, and they're never going to say, hey, Coach V or Coach Rupi's going to leave. They're here for the long haul with us.
They're not looking for a speech. They're looking to see it. Keith Veltre every day does it. Co-founder and CEO of Hockey in New Jersey, making a difference in the lives of so many kids. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pleasure being here.